Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Just getting everything set up. Give me 1 second. Oh, I got 4. Hey, welcome. Just getting everything set up. Alright. I'm good. Yeah, Colts are kicking ass up 21-0. SWAT members here, Crow. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to fix that right now. I don't know why it's not. 1 second. Give me a second. Hold on. It's not coming up on my second screen either. Yeah, you know what? I think so too, Midnight. The one person came in, they kept typing stuff, and then my stream would end. Hold on, I'm trying to get my comments to come up. Alright, I'm not sure why the comments aren't coming up. Weird, I got no comments. Awesome. You know what's funny is they're not even coming up on my second screen here. I guess I'm just going to log on to YouTube. I'm going to get rid of the second screen here. And I'll just go to my own site. Weird. I'll just load it up on here and view the comments on here. I'll just read the comments off here. You're biting your lip so hard right now. Why? What's up, Krill? What are you talking about, Krill? Oh, you talking about the streaming? I'm in that stupid. I got sucked into that stupid debate again. I swear to God, it's once a week. The whole streaming, the project stream. I'm sure it works fantastic when you have good internet, and it'll be great for. Oh, yeah, he does, but you know what? I'm kind of on Jose's side. It'll be great for single-player games, but it's not going to be good for first-person shooters, fighters, sports games, like I said. There's going to be input lag regardless. I mean, did you see my comment to John? John had to bring up Donkey Kong. That was like one of the dumbest things he could have brought up. I thought it was funny. No, it's not, and I've never said it's unplayable. I think it'll be fine for like a game like Assassin's Creed, a single player, like casual type game. But you're not going to be playing like shooters online over a stream. Fighting games suck. I mean, the one behind me sucks because of lag. Sports games, like, can you imagine, like basketball game, for example, you got to release the button at the exact time to, you know, make a good shot. It's going to be hard with input lag. John was dumb, though. You jump into the conversation, it's fine, Krill. John was dumb to bring up Donkey Kong, because he's one of the guys, too, that you can't play it on modern TVs because of the input lag. It's the same thing when you try to play, like, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out on a modern TV. you can't beat Mike. Well, I'm sure somebody has, but it's like 10 times harder to beat some of the higher guys because of the input lag. And I agree it's not ready for release, but John acts like it's already here, and you know it's like a big thing. It's just funny. I've said it's got probably, I don't know, before it's a huge thing, another 5 years or so, but maybe sooner. But most of the country's still not going to be able to do it with their internet situations. I know he said Atari, he was comparing it to the arcade, but just in general, playing games on a CRT is better than playing on an LCD because of the lag. Oh, cool, Midnight. You listen to the latest one? He says it's like here, John is just likes to annoy me with it. He acts like it's like the future is now and I'm going out of business and all that. The way I look at it, by the time like streaming's really like a big thing, and even now Netflix, you got Netflix and people still buy physical movies. The market's shrinking, yes, but there's still a market. There's always going to be a market. Well, see, modern games are made with the input lag in mind and with the LCD, so you really don't notice them. See, when you play the older games, though, where they require the absolute precision, like timing, they can't work. They don't work right on an LCD because it's not really even input lag. It's more of the signal of the image going to the TV. But yeah, play Mike Tyson's Punch Out. That's one of the biggest ones you'll ever notice the lag on. I don't know why you know what too is I was trying to. Hey Krell, I was in my basement last night. I rearranged everything, so I got my PSVR hooked up down there so I could stream. I streamed a couple games, and this makes sense. I was trying to get the comments to show up on my screen, and it wasn't working. So then the second one I just streamed and didn't even worry about comments. But I streamed a couple games. I've been playing Creed. I like Creed. I think I'm going to try to use Creed to get into shape because that is a workout. A flawless occasionally, but I suck at it and I don't care for it too much. I don't mind playing the 50 on 50 because I don't like doing the building crap. Honestly, I like playing Call of Duty more. I'm going to actually start playing the blackout mode a lot more on Call of Duty. When I stream, I'm going to go to blackout mode. I'm going to stop doing team deathmatch as much. Yeah, no, it's fun. Well, and here's the thing. It's fine for most games, but some games just, you need that precision. Like, and that's the other thing, too, is most people will never even notice the input lag. Even on Project Stream, most people are going to think it's perfect. They're not even going to notice a difference. But the hardcore people will. And like Project Stream, that's always been my point. Like all the streaming services, they're more for an average gamer, not most of us that are always talking video games. Me, John, or whatever. We're hardcore gamers. Michelle, we'll notice a difference. I think Ty, I don't know if Ty's in here or not, but I think Ty, yeah, I was about to get them too, Krell. I think Ty likes to just poke the bear, and he likes to give me shit about it. Even he was playing it with like a key. I want to see him play it with a controller. I don't know. I'm sure it's fine. He's got pretty decent internet. He doesn't have as good as you do, but he has pretty good internet. Yeah, no, I saw Ty's videos, and I actually did. I was hoping it wouldn't even start a discussion. I kind of ignored it at first, and I knew somebody would jump in. I don't even want to get into it. Somebody had an extra key. I was like, I'll let me try it on my internet and see how it is. And here's the thing. I bet even on my internet, I bet it's decent enough for me to play through the game. But it's just not the type of experience I really want. I gotta pick up Fire Team though. I don't have Fire Team. Well, no, what? Yeah, what? Not Fire Team. Firewall. We gotta get a squad going on PSVR. It's like it adds about 60 to 70 milliseconds of lag on input lag, which is actually better than. I mean, I'll be honest. Most average gamers aren't even going to know that there's even any lag. You got to remember though too, Crow. Like Jose is like top of the line. His PC is like, you know, top of the line everything, and he's got to have the latest. Also, in Jose's defense, he lives in Puerto Rico. Okay, I don't know if you heard his story of when, you know, with the hurricanes, they didn't have internet for like, I don't know, was it 6-7 months? He didn't have any internet. So he couldn't play any of his Steam library. He couldn't play because he didn't have it. He didn't have the settings set up properly. But most of his digital stuff he couldn't play. So there's no way like a streaming service is even going to work in those situations. So like if the internet goes out, I mean that kind of sucks if you can't play a game. Well, the thing is, though, Crow, you have like top of the line internet too, so I would imagine it would play fantastic for you. You could be his daughter. The only thing is, Crow, like I think here in America, we live in a bubble, and I will agree. Like majority of us have great internet, not me. Majority of us have great internet, but I will tell you from running a game store, I can't tell you how many people don't. There are a ton of people that don't, and I think these companies are kind of limited in their market by going, one, by going digital only, two, by you're limited even more if you go streaming only. Which console do I think will be more powerful? Mark, I'm not sure, but you know what? I'm gonna guess probably Microsoft because I think Microsoft learned their lesson. The reason the PS4 did better is because it was more powerful. That was one of the reasons, but one of the reasons was PS4 was more powerful than the base Xbox One. Now the Xbox One X is more powerful than the PS4 Pro, but the damage was done by the time the X came out, so it didn't matter. But I have no idea. I said I'd take it. I'd give it a try. I'd give it my honest opinion. I'm gonna bet, honestly, if I try it, I bet it's fine. It would play decently even on my crappy internet. Is that the ideal experience though? Probably not. That's not what I would really want to play at. But I think for the majority of people, they would be fine with it. And that's what I think streaming's for. I think it's for the average person, not somebody like me or not somebody like Jose or John or whatever. And I've said that for a long time. Same with like Netflix is cool, but it's not like somebody who wants the highest quality experience, they're gonna get the 4K Blu-ray or whatever, you know, as opposed to streaming it. I should do what Ty did though too. When I go home, I might. Ty lied where he lives. That's how he got a code. I'm kind of. It runs pretty good on it. He has 200 megabits down and 20 megabits up because I asked him what his internet was. Me, I have 100 down and 5 up. So my internet kind of sucks, and my internet's not that great. What's up, Mr. B? Oh, you getting ready for the big game? You guys got lucky though, Mr. B. By the way, those refs kind of helped you beat the Browns there the other day. Now you guys play good, but I think the Browns kind of figured out your little running attack in the second half. But the damage was done. I'm sure. Well, and that's the thing, Krell. I think it will get better, but it's always going to be better to play it locally than streaming. That's my point. It's always going to have. You're always going to have a better experience. But it will be great for like a casual person. You really will have no need to upgrade your PC anymore. You'll just be able to. Actually, you'll be able to probably stream on Raspberry Pi by then. Top of the line games, but it all depends what it costs, and if it's cheap, I'm sure people will do it. You'll be able to stream on your phone those games. What's up, Caesar? No, I actually that was a hell of an interception to end the game by by Mosley. Was it Mosley that did that? Man, what a play by that guy. That being said, on third down, Mr. B, if you go back and look, man, you guys got away with one because Duke Johnson was going out of the backfield and you guys were blitzing your safety. And your safety just basically grabbed onto Duke Johnson and held him. And they didn't call it. Should have been first down. Defensive holding. We're talking about the Browns of Baltimore, by the way. How much time I got left? I got 9 minutes. 9 minutes. 9 minutes. That accounting game is awesome. And so, if you guys want to check out Accounting Plus. Not if you're a kid, though. It's definitely not for kids. Check out Accounting Plus. I just streamed it last night. It's pretty damn hilarious. If you like, what is it? Rick and Morty. If you like Rick and Morty, it's made by the same people that made Rick and Morty. It's pretty damn hilarious. Krell, it's really funny. I thought it was funny, but I guess if you didn't like Rick and Morty, you probably wouldn't like it. I thought it was pretty damn funny. And it looks a whole lot cooler when you're actually doing it than on the stream. It's not even really, I mean, it's kind of a game, but it's more of an experience than a game. It was only $10. It's $10. It's called Accounting Plus. If you, like I said, if you like Rick and Morty, you would love Accounting Plus. I thought it was cool, man. I thought it was funny as hell. I was laughing pretty good. I'd love to see John stream it. Oh, hey, this is where I played John. It's one of my old streams. Well, it was on sale, Mr. B, for like $200. The last couple weeks. It's not on sale this week, but I'm sure it'll go back on sale. You know, if they drop it down to $200 like permanently, it'll sell a lot better. You're a huge Back to the Future fan. I like Back to the Future too, but as well. But Rick and Morty, I love Rick and Morty. But when you play Accounting Plus, all the voices, all the people, all the voice actors are from Rick and Morty. It's made by the same people make Rick and Morty. But it's really like, man, it's very adult oriented. I loved it though. You know what's really good? You know what I'll probably stream tonight too, Carl? I'll probably stream some Creed. I've been playing Creed the last couple days. I love it, man, and it is a frick. If you wanna work out, that is the game. And not only that, they have a workout mode in the game. I mean, you got to do workouts in between matches and stuff, and you can just go and do the workouts, and they are a workout. So I'm gonna do Creed a lot more just for the workout of it. I need to get rid of some of this, lose some of this stuff. Mr. B, watch, it'll go back down to 200 soon. Just wait for a sale. But Creed is badass. I'm digging it. I'll stream it tonight. But I don't think I won't be able to stream myself. It'll just be what I'm playing. So you'll just see what I'm seeing. But Creed is pretty damn sweet. Have you played that one yet, Krell? Have you played Creed? You played Wipeout today? You know, I played Wipeout. I streamed some Until Dawn Rush of Blood last night. Until Dawn Rush of Blood, man, I like it, but that one gets to me a little bit. I don't like the roller coaster stuff, and I'm fine on roller coasters, but there's something about when you're moving in your brain and you're not actually moving, there's like a disconnect. Yeah, I don't think there's any demos for Creed. I'll stream it tonight, though. If you want to check it out tonight, I'll stream it a little bit. I'll do a little workout tonight. Maybe after I watch a little bit of... which one? When John did it? John's a big wuss, man. I couldn't believe how... He had to take the mask off. That was funny. Did you clip that? That clip of him freaking out playing Until Dawn? You know what's funny about that game too is I know I've played it, so I know when like stuff's coming, and I still jump sometimes. Like it still gets me. Like at the end of my video last night, I still jumped. I jumped. I knew the guy was gonna get me, and I still jumped. And when I was playing what is it? There's this one game that's with the demo of it. God damn it, what is the game called? Well, anyway, the heist. When you're doing the heist is pretty badass. At the end of it, I jumped. That was the first time I ever really jumped playing VR, was playing that game, the heist. As if something happens and you don't do it correctly, you actually, you die. And I wasn't ready for that. It kind of made me jump. It was funny. Yeah, I know I jumped. I freaking knew I was going to jump, too. I didn't jump that bad, though. I just, like went like that. No, in the Rush of Blood demo, there's not really many jump scares. The only thing about Rush of Blood, though, is that thing is so, like, low resolution. The graphics aren't that great in the game. I mean, it's a cool experience, but I think that's running at a pretty crappy frame rate. What's up, G3? Haven't seen you in a while. What's up, man? The graphics I wish were better in Until Dawn. Did you see they made, I doubt it'll come to PSVR, but somebody took that PT, scary demo from Kojima, like from a few years ago, and someone made it into VR. But it looks like it's only on PC at the moment. Look at me, I'm talking about VR. Firewall, we gotta play Firewall. We gotta get everybody, we gotta get a squad. Do the VGO squad. Do some Firewall. That would creep me out too. Resident Evil creeped me out in some places. I think the biggest I ever jumped was in Resident Evil. Resident Evil, you know what's funny is I knew it was coming too. I I it's the part where you're like wading through like neck high water, and it's at the beginning of the game. When you play it normally, you know, it's in third person. You're wading through neck high water, and a body floats up in front of your guy, and he just kind of pushes it away. Well, when you're doing it in VR, the body pops up, and it's like I wasn't ready for it. It popped up, and you can actually see like maggots crawling around in the face. It was like a totally different experience in VR than it was playing the normal game. Oh, Mr. B, it's on Steam. That's cool. I'm gonna watch some people play that because you know what? I don't think I'd want to play it. I'm not as bad as John, but I'm a big wuss when it comes to scary crap. I don't like scary stuff. I've never been a horror fan. I'll stream some Creed tonight though if you want to watch, Crow. I'm gonna keep streaming, but I do gotta lock up. So give me a second. Good luck to your team, Mr. B. Tomorrow. Not really. I hope they lose, but you know, man, I'm just joking with you. Home Sweet Home is scary as hell. What's up, Iroquois? Man, a lot of people I haven't seen in a while. What's up, man? I'm gonna keep streaming, but I'm gonna be closing up here. You can get a really, Krill? I didn't even know that was a possibility. I guess I've never looked into it. Hate your face. John always talking about juice. What the hell is... I need a snappy comeback for juice. I'm just gonna go real bizarre with my respawns. Alright. What's up, Chad? I'm just closing up, but I'm still streaming for a little bit. Alright, I gotta do my reports here. If you guys want to watch me stream Creed, I'll be streaming probably like 9:30, 10 tonight. My other store. Hello. Which Assassin's Creed? Syndicate? Well, how many does it say I have? Oh, okay. How many you want? Alright. Yeah. Which one? Which game? Okay.
Alright, yeah, fine. Alright. Did I see the video that came out about the female Overwatch gamer that dropped out of one team? Was really a guy that faked the whole thing? Awesome. Tales of Vesperia. I'm pretty sure it does G3. I don't remember off the top of my head. Krell, does not surprise me about that. Hopefully, I don't know. I know some people said they listened to my podcast. I think I did a pretty good job of staying for the most part, politically correct. But if you guys don't know, I did a podcast on problem returners, and I did make a comment on the transgender. I did my thoughts on the transgender person in GameStop. So, you know what's funny though, Krell, about transgender guys, like guys that become female, doing, you know, competing on female thing. I don't think that's right, man. I don't care what it is, because you're taking a spot of a female. It's almost like they're celebrated, but they're taking a spot of an actual female. That, I don't know. I don't think it's right. C&C Games. Somebody obviously is a comedian watching the stream, because they sounded like a crackhead, and it was, hey, let's see here, the ID. The phone number, at least be smart enough to block your phone number from Albany, New York, 518-300-3790. You're not funny, man. And I'm not answering the phone anymore because I'm closed. But that person's at least smart enough to use Google and look up our phone number, so props to them. Man, I have no problem with any people like that. I just don't think they should compete in sports or generally other stuff. If you want to do that, that's fine. I just don't think you have the right to compete in a sport or even any competition. All right. What's caller ID again? Yeah, really. If you're gonna prank, just be at least smart enough to block your phone number. So what's everybody playing? What are all you guys playing? Yeah, that's crazy, man. The UFC. I mean, I shouldn't even be allowed. I mean, I'm sorry. Like, if you believe you were born a woman, great. More power to you, man. But physically, though, there are differences. I don't understand why everybody wants to just like pretend like there's no differences. If you want to live your life like a woman, more power to you. I just don't think you should be able to compete physically. There's like there's trans. You know what's funny though is I don't have a problem the other way. If a woman wants to try to compete in a man sport, it's different because they're at a disadvantage. I just think you have an advantage because of testosterone and all that stuff. So I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is, but I just don't think you should be competing in sporting events. Just my thoughts. Yeah, you know, I did misgender him a few times. I'm not answering it, so give up. 1 second. So what all you guys playing? What's everybody playing? What's your go-to game at the moment? The next hot game, Resident Evil is the next hot game. Krell, I already I showed their phone number on stream, so they'll probably get prank calls from random people. It's 518-300-3790, Albany, New York. Do your guy. Anybody want to do their thing? Go ahead. That's not even funny, Ashton. You get put in a timeout. By the way, they're calling again. Now they're doing the, I'm going to call once and hang up. I'm just not, you can keep calling. I'm closed. I'm not answering the phone. I'm not even going to look at it, so go for it. Just beat the first. You know what? It was tough. It gets easier though. NHS. Once you get the hang of it, it'll get easier in God of War. It was the first time I got to the first boss. I thought it was kind of hard too, but by the end of the game, it's like you're dodging and rolling. Just make sure you dodge constantly. You'll get better. Game of the year. I think God of War was game of the year too. So that's what I would have picked. Spider-Man and Red Dead are like up there for me. I know not a lot of people like Red Dead. I do. Spider-Man was pretty awesome too. You know what? I'd put Red Dead over Spider-Man. Those are probably my top 3 for the year. God of War was number 1, and then Red Dead, and then Spider-Man. Who's the next Browns? Man, Dolomite. Man, I have no clue. Personally, as long as they keep our offensive coordinator, man, I'll be cool. Which it seems like they're going to do. They didn't allow him to go interview with any other team, so apparently they want to keep him. So it's almost like they're going to force whoever is the next coach to use him. If you like him that much, just make him the head coach. They are interviewing him for head coach as well. But I just think they're doing their due diligence. They know that's the number 1 spot. All the coaches want the Browns. That is the number 1 place if you're a coach that you would want to go right now, because they got the franchise quarterback. They got a good young roster. It's crazy for me to say that because for years they've just been the garbage of the league, but I actually think they are the most desirable spot a coach would want to go right now. And by the way, all you guys that know, I know Mr. B knows, I said 6 to 8 wins for the Browns. I believe they had 7.5, so I was right. If you want to go back and look at my old videos before the season start, I said 6 to 8 wins. I'm pretty good. I should take money for my picks and stuff. I'm pretty good at making. The thing is, like I think I would like to see Kansas City get to the Super Bowl, but unfortunately, like Andy Reid, I don't think Andy Reid's a phenomenal coach, but I think he plays too conservative most of the time. I think sometimes he needs to take some chances, and he never does. He always plays conservative, and that always comes back to bite him. I think that's why he's such a good coach, but he's never won it all. Sometimes you gotta roll the dice and take your shot. Hopefully he does this year, but I don't know, man. I've seen him. A couple of the games they lost because they were too conservative. Like the Chargers game, They were too conservative, and the Chargers came back. They start playing not to lose. Dolomite, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you say Casey's going to choke? No, I wasn't. After week 4, they were like 2-2 or 2-1-1 or something. I wasn't doubting it. I said 6-8. I never doubted my prediction. But well, actually, Carl, you might be right because you know what? Because it was Hugh Jackson. Hugh Jackson's stupid coach. I was doubting. I was like, if we stay with Hugh Jackson, I could see the players starting to like doubt themselves, and usually in the past that just like steamrolled. But when they got rid of Hugh Jackson, my prediction was right on. I didn't. Hugh Jackson sucks. Thank God he's gone. You're right, Krell. I was down a little bit, but that's because of Hugh. You're right. You're right. Yeah, the Colts are kicking ass. What's up, Kevin? Respect to you, man. You got a sweet name, Kevin. All right, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna be streaming Creed tonight. You guys can watch me. Can watch the fat man sweat. I'm gonna do some Creed. Yeah, it's all about attitude. Sometimes, you know what, though? And I do like Greg Williams. I wouldn't mind if they brought Greg Williams back. The only thing about Greg Williams, he's the opposite of Andy Reid, but to the other way. Greg Williams is way too aggressive. Greg Williams is the guy that never punts in Madden. I like being aggressive, but not 100% of the time. I wish I could take Greg Williams and Andy Reid and, like, combine them. That's what my dream scenario for the Browns would be, to hire Bruce Arians as the head coach, but it looks like that's not going to happen, and keep Greg Williams as a defensive coordinator and keep Freddie Kitchens as the offensive coordinator. And then you would have Bruce Arians as the voice of reason to keep Greg Williams from being uber aggressive all the damn time. Bountygate. I know he did Bountygate, but man, every team had bounties back then. He's just the one that got caught. Every team did it. I think he was suspended for a year, and so was, I think they paid their price. The players like him, though, and that's the thing, man. The players, they play for him, so I wouldn't mess it up. I would keep it as it is, personally. Browns finally found something that works. Hopefully they don't screw it up. Yeah, Bill Belichick, he is, as good as he is, man, he is a turd. He's phenomenal at football, but man, he is kind of an a-hole when it comes to attitude. You're right. That's partially what Bill Belichick, though, man, when he was with the Browns, he did some funny ass shit to Art Modell that never saw the light of day until like recently. Oh yeah, Baker jerseys are going crazy. I have a Baker jersey, especially the Color Rush ones, the new ones they debuted, the ones that are all brown uniforms, the Color Rush. Those are phenomenal, man. I wish they would wear. They wore them a lot this year, but I wish they would wear them as much as they could. That should just be the new away or home jersey. I hate that. I don't hate the Patriots, but I do. Man, New England fans are so damn lucky, and they're so damn cocky, and I just can't. I'm sick of seeing New England win stuff all the time, but I do respect them. I got a Browns Color Rush, and I can't get the goddamn hat. I want the Color Rush hat, and they're always sold out. I can't ever find one in stock. And I'll go online, I'll just miss them. I want a Color Rush Browns hat to go along with my jersey, and I can't get one. They're always out. It shows you how popular they are, though. Ravens throwback jerseys are just Browns jerseys. I don't like the Ravens colors, man. I think purple's kind of. I don't like that. You know what? Most of the time, I'll be honest, the Browns jerseys are ugly as fuck. But especially the new ones. But the color rush is cool. I do like the color rush jerseys. I think the Browns are getting new jerseys not next year, but the year after. So hopefully they have some cool ones. They had some really cool like concepts. I want to see them add some gunmetal gray instead of the white. Go gray for the Browns. But they gotta do something because the Browns jerseys are ugly as shit. The normal ones. Eagles, the all black ones. You know what? The all black Ravens jerseys are Ravens uniforms cool when they go all black. That's cool. And I like when teams go all black. That's probably why I like the Browns all brown because it's like a darker brown. However, people always joke. I might as well say the joke before you guys do. When the Browns are like in their all brown jerseys, people say they look like a bunch of turds on the field. That's the joke I always hear. They look like turds out there. The shits. That's all right, man. So, Mr. B, let me ask you something about Lamar. How long do you think he can be? He's got to get more accurate. Let me just say that. But how long do you think the running is going to last? Like, is that going to be a long-term thing? You think he's going to be a few years? I mean, I just can't see the guy doing that for long-term. He's phenomenal at running the ball, but he's a little inaccurate passing the ball. But I think teams are going to adjust to him next year. You might get lucky and do good even in the playoffs here, but I think teams will adjust to the offense. Personally, like what I would do if I was a defensive coordinator, when they run that read option stuff, I would tell my guys to hit the quarterback every time. I don't care. You hit him every time, even you're going to give up some big plays to the running back or whatever, but if you keep hitting the quarterback, they'll stop running it because they don't want to get the quarterback hurt. And actually, you know what's funny about that is I heard Terrell Suggs, they were interviewing him one time, and it was like in an off season. That's basically what he says he does when teams run the read option. He hits the quarterback regardless. Yeah, he's definitely gonna. He could learn pocket pass. We'll see. I think he needs to get a little more accurate, but he is damn good. Just more. What is that? All right, I got to do my backup here. Close. All right, doing my backup. I'll be out of here soon, shortly. What? I'm getting trolls now. Paisley made us. Cowgirls or sea chickens? Huh? Dolomite? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm just waiting for my computer to get done backing up, and then I'll be getting out of here. Oh shit, I forgot to make my schedule for next week. I'll have to do that after this. Oh, cowgirls or sea chickens. I can't believe I didn't catch up with that. I don't want to put my cap on backward. I'm going to go. You know what? I personally, I think the Seahawks are going to win. But personally, I don't know. And I know there's some Ohio State. I'm a big Ohio State fan. I know there's some Ohio State players on the Seahawks too. But I kind of root for Ezekiel Elliott. He was one of my favorite players for the Buckeyes. So I kind of pull for Elliott to do well. So, and to be honest, and here's the other thing. When I was a kid, my dad was a huge Cowboys fan. Sorry, Crow. And I don't think I've even told you this. I have pictures of when I was a kid wearing all Cowboys gear. Not that I ever liked the Cowboys, but my dad sure as hell tried to make me a Cowboys fan. I don't know. There's times I wish I would have listened to him because the Browns were so bad for so long. But when I was a kid, the Browns were really good, and I became a Browns fan. So I chose that on myself. But yeah, I have pictures of when I was a little kid wearing Cowboys gear because my dad he tried so hard to make me a Cowboys fan. So there's part of me that always kind of in the back of my head, probably for my dad and everything. And I like Elliott. I like to see the Cowboys do well sometimes. Sorry, Krell and all the other Eagles fans. Nothing personal. I'm not a Cowboys fan. And generally, when my team's not in the playoffs, which is like forever, I root for the Buckeyes players to do well. Yeah, Bernie Kosar, you're unsubbing. That's funny. I'm unsubbing. I'll have to find the picture of me in Cowboys gear. And you know what's funny about that, Krell, is like even my family doesn't remember that, and they'll see the picture and they're like, "What the hell?" But like they know I'm like one of the biggest Browns fans, and they can't believe like even when I was a kid I was wearing Cowboys gear. But back then I was a stupid kid. I bought whatever my dad would get for me. So is Xbox Game Pass worth it? Foods. Get it when they have deals. Like I think like right now it's like $1 or something for a month. I mean, it is when they have a deal, but I'll be honest, I bought Games Pass. I think when they had like a 3-month deal, it was like $9 or something. I don't know. And I've played it, but it depends who you are. I played it like 2 or 3 times. Because there was just nothing appealing to me, but I'm like I'm unique. I have my choice I have a Games Pass. I can pretty much play whatever the hell I want whenever I want. So to me, Games Pass means nothing to me. But it is a good value for people. It's like Netflix for video games, but it's with the exception of Microsoft. You get Microsoft's new games, but they barely put out any new games anymore. Everybody else's is kind of their older titles, like games that have been out for a little while. So it's kind of like Netflix in that aspect. What's really weird, though? I was thinking about Games Pass the other day. Microsoft says you get all of their first-party titles, right? But you really don't, because they own Minecraft, and they don't put Minecraft on there. Which is kind of weird to me that they don't include that when they own it. That is their first-party game. When is Mario Odyssey going on sale? I don't know. Nintendo doesn't run too many sales. I think they're running an eShop sale right now, but I think it's still like $47. All right, my computer's done backing up. I got to get out of here. So I'll see you guys later. I'll be streaming Creed later if you guys want to watch that. See you everybody. Thanks for checking me out. Good luck to all your sports teams, even the ones in Baltimore. Even though I hate the Ravens. I do really hope the Ravens lose. Sorry, Mr. P. But good luck. You saw a werewolf last night. All right, I'll see you guys later. I got to get out of here.